I don't know why my phone stopped videoing, but we're looking at the Jackson house. They lost their son in Vietnam. His name is on a cenotaph in Morro Island. Also, this house is a Spanish and colonial revival style mix called Monterey style. There's quite a few of these in Vero and several in mcansh Park. The telltale is that this porch and how it has that I can't think of the name of it. I always call it a trellis. It's not. And that's usually tell you it is. Sometimes they do have them where they put the pillars on the bottom and double enclose them, but usually they have an upper level porch. I'll get more info on that. I'm gonna go pause it again. Hopefully it won't stop. Troy Moody Park, named as such for Troy Moody, who was killed in Korea very early on in the war. His dad was a tax collector, and that house that he lived in still stands, and it's not very far. You can walk to this park from it. I don't know if they intended to do that or it was just the way it worked out. And I'll show you his marker. Catch it Sunday in this area, you'll hear church bells, which I did earlier, which was not in my video. Probably from St. Helens or First United Methodist. I couldn't really tell. It sounded far away like it was First United Methodist. There's one, that fountain. That fountain does work. This one was more recent. Pause again. The distance, that house, get a good focus on it. Give me a second. There we go. That house over there, those are called mid-century moderns. Sometimes they have Art Deco in them, like this one does a little bit, almost making it look like in the 30s, but it was built in the 1950s. They're doing some additions to it, so I know it pretty well. This particular house here is a good example of a colonial revival. Kind of notice the features of it. Built in 1940, and a relative of first mayor of Vero, I believe, lived in it. Find in mcansh Park, a lot of these streets are named after Spanish conquerors. Kind of interesting. And this road around called Victory Boulevard actually has a lot of oak trees. It was named as such because it's Victory Garden for World War II. Original name was called, I can't remember the name of it right now. It slipped my mind. Sorry. Riviera. Blue house is a recent restoration. They painted it. Also, that's another Monterey style. Has a twin to the north of it. Has some modifications to it. Both built in the 30s. mcansh Park was largely undeveloped until the 50s. So there's a lot of houses built in the 50s, and some were torn down, and you get some more modern ones. This one at night for decoration is Christmas is pretty interesting. That one off in the distance is another good example of colonial revival. Built in 1941. The current owner has done all the nice work to that, adding a garage and all that. I've talked to her before about that house. As I come near to Tallahassee Avenue and St. Helens, there's a couple houses I'll take some photos of. One house I'll talk about, because I knew the owner. One of my paper route customers, Chick Suppley of Chick Suppley Construction, passed away. I guess he sold his house in a will to St. Helens. He's an office, and it's got a old pole behind it. And it's a Spanish revival house built in 1925. Probably one of the only ones that were sold to that person, the original owner, by Bill mcansh. That house on the left, not sure if the form should be a craftsman style with a bungalow form. I'm not sure of its history. The house on the right is the one I was just talking about, the Spanish Revival. That roof has been modified. It actually looked more barrel tile. That's all for now.